Reddit is one of the few social media platforms that continues to grow year upon year, whilst many of the other platforms that have matured are experiencing a slowdown. So the amount of opportunity that there exists on Reddit for link building, for digital PR is quite incredible. Hi guys, welcome back to day number 79 of 119 days of link building. My name is Deepak Shukla. I'm the founder at Pearl Lemon. We're an SEO agency based in London, and today we're going to be talking about how to use Reddit for link building. Furthermore, if you want to get an additional 17 strategies not shared in this training, then click the link in the description below. Okay, so fundamentally, Twitter, and I want to show it to you here, Reddit, I want to show it to you here. Reddit growth is quite incredible. In 2020, 303.4 million posts, a 52% year-on-year increase, and the number of posts on Reddit has doubled in 2020 since 2018. So Reddit is a platform that continues to keep growing, and 52 million daily active users. Okay, so there's a huge amount of opportunity when you think about PR on Reddit. So if we jump into Reddit, and ultimately there's a couple of spaces I think you should be mindful of. So Reddit Boolean search is definitely something, search queries, and thinking about, for example, what you could do. So if we, for example, use Boolean search for search Reddit, and we could looking for a quote on, this could be one example, and let's have a look at what comes up in the posts. So this is something that came up a few years ago, so it's interesting just to see and get to grips with how Twitter might work. So playing around with Twitter Boolean search is something that you could definitely begin to explore. But fundamentally, the biggest opportunity also alongside this on Twitter is looking at subreddit. So if you've got a space where you can fundamentally talk about a niche, so search for subreddits by name. We go ahead and remember me and log in. Then we could look at, as an example, if you have a plant brand like plant judo, then you can have a look at subreddits of plants. And as you can see, plant, these are the popular ones you can join, and you can have a look at the amount of subscribers they've got. Okay, and depending upon how you want to build up ultimately relationships within the groups, by posting on Reddit, you can create powerful, ultimately referral traffic, as well as tactical links for when the opportunity arises. So if we go into this subreddit, now Reddit has been much spoken about in terms of being a platform where if you're clearly doing things for PR, then you are going to get slapped on the wrist fundamentally. I'm not someone who's personally a huge user of Twitter, but I do know that it's definitely makes sense to fundamentally take a look at, what's happening. So this was posted 15 hours ago, 16 hours ago, 7 hours ago. So as you can see, there's lots of questions that are coming in quite quickly into Reddit, and it's worth really just getting to know the platform, observing it, and beginning to fundamentally add value. So look at this. There's a link here that went live 7 hours ago that hasn't got any comments, and this is an example of someone attempting to use ultimately Reddit for link building. Now, if you go into the comments of an actual tweet, you can see that people are engaging and reading other people's comments, and then you can see here posts people on our biology are nice and helpful. So someone else is referring to a different Reddit. This one's got 2.7 million members, which is incredible. So fundamentally, getting familiar with the Reddit platform in general is going to be quite powerful. Making use of Boolean search to find specific things. So it could be, if we search, if you've got like plants and let's have a go at plants and apartment. If you have, for example, our equivalent, let's have a look at what comes up now. Posts, plant and apartment. So now you get plant apartment in the title to find relevant Reddits, and it also gives you, for example, relevant communities here based upon what it is it thinks you're searching for. So now all of a sudden, you've got like 1 million members in houseplants. So if we go ahead and head over to houseplants, there's a 1 million members here, 906 of which are online right now. And if you've got, for example, a blog related to houseplants, there's probably an absolute ton of opportunity in here. Pothos go wild. So looking at, as you can see, what people are contributing and what people are writing about is really damn interesting. And as you can see here, people do post links. They can even start to fenestrate at a certain point, like Monterasa, and they link to. And if we view the entire discussion, you'll see that people are leaving comments. So Reddit is definitely a sophisticated or more sophisticated hangout, as well as there being memes, and it's vicious to those who don't really engage with the platform properly. But you can see, check out how I make my polls here, you can tactically leave fundamentally posts. And as you can see now, she's potentially actually doing this for link building and
loving life. So it is possible to have a succulent like plant living in Mecca.
So as you can see, this is a real plant enthusiast. She's got a bunch of content going out regularly, and she has created a decent thread on this subreddit, houseplants, to generate traction. And then in the comments, she's linking to fundamentally her YouTube channel. So there you have, to be honest with you, a live example of Reddit link building. There you go, Reddit link building. And if we look at Roots Leaves Reads, she is got 2,336 karma points. She's got her own avatar, which is fantastic. And as you can see, click this post on my YouTube channel for her content, and she's posting to her on Instagram, and then she's fundamentally using strategies here. I addressed this question in the video below. Thank you. I addressed this and see how she's using it for ultimately link building. It's quite impressive, actually. So there you go, guys. That's a direct example of how to use Reddit for link building. Thanks.
Guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're enjoying these videos, and click the link in the description below to get access to our 17 gated strategies. Be there or be square. Catch you on the other side.